Next question.
I'm getting so fired up right now. Celebrity crush. Oh, favorite book.
My favorite. I'm just looking at my bookshelves right now, and I'm like,
is it the same as like book that changed your life? Because that's mine. So
I have like 2 favorite books, mainly because I relate to them so much that it's really weird. One would be Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, because it's basically about a girl who wrote fan fiction that's sort of like Harry Potter, and basically is starting in college and is like trying to grow out of her like fanfic author thing, and then eventually like, she meets like a fan, and she doesn't tell the fan that she's the one who writes it, and the fan's like blurring out everything, being like, oh, I love this story so much, the author's really cool, and she's like just listening like, yes, I know, I'm cool, like, but she doesn't say anything. But I'm like, I relate to that because I'm a writer, and I'm gonna go to college, and no one writes about people writing fanfic.
And it's not like one of those things that's also like really comfortable to say out loud.
Yeah.
You're like, I write fanfic, because people don't take it seriously. They're just like, oh, you're a hardcore fan. Yeah, like, no, like, I think it's an actual art just like anything else, but some people don't see it that way, so.
And then the second book is The Duff by, I think, Cody Keplinger.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's such a good book. At least I liked it. It's one of those, like, indie, like gem, like, just lost in everything else. But it's basically about a high schooler named Bianca, which is my name, who was in newspaper, which I was. That's, like,
interesting.
I know, it's, like, so specific. But
I know.
I'm, like, and she's short AF like me, too, which is really weird. Like, I read it, I'm like, this is me.
How do you find these books? You just search books Shalina would like?
No, because it's the designated ugly fat friend. So yeah. So it was basically, like, the story itself, I was like, oh, that's cool, and then I started reading it.
That's weird.
Like, this is me. I'm like, this is weird. So yeah, that's like those are my 2 favorite books, just because they're basically my life. If I were to have a biography written about me, it would be that.
Oh, that's such a good question. What book would be your autobiography? Like,
yeah. What's your favorite book?
Oh, mine is definitely, as far as like life-changing book, because that's like the first one that came to my mind. It's Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. No. Yes, that's right. Yeah. By Malcolm Gladwell. I was making sure. Like, I remember there was one thing in there, and I don't know if this is true, but it said like a lot of CEOs, if you ever notice, they're male and they're very tall. And that's because that's like an unconscious thing where people want to see somebody. What?
Subconscious.
So
you said unconscious.
Oh, yes. that's like in a thank you. That's like a subconscious thing.
I was like,
where
I'm sorry. I'm just like unconscious.
Me too. That's like a subconscious thing where I guess like people want somebody, like, they want the face of their company to be somebody who's like big and powerful, and I guess like usually white, tall male, like, epitomizes that. It's really interesting, and things like that, like certain observations. This guy's collected stuff over the years, and he's done research, like extensive research. As far as regular book goes, the Mortal Lynchman series, always. I gave those away too because I was like, I'm not gonna reread these, which I wouldn't like anyway, but it would have been nice to keep
just to have them, yeah.
Yeah, and I stopped after the 5th book, I think. Fallen Angels at.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. And now everybody's like, oh, I love, like, people watching Shadowhunters, the show, because they're always, like, surprised what happens, and I'm like, this happened in the book. Like, I read that.
No, like, people who watch Game of Thrones, they're like, oh my god, he dies. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, literally.
It's not like they've been out for
Don't spoil The Hobbit.
They've been out for, like, 60 years. No.
Oh my god.
Okay. Favorite TV show? Do we want to say this together?
Your background is, okay, so
ready? So you want to say it?
Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Supernatural. No explanation whatsoever.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
I mean,
insert montage. Another montage.
I mean, if you really wanted to see it, I'll link everything down below with all the supernatural basic. I have a playlist.
Favorite fictional character? Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Oh my god.
Can we do like per TV show? Like that would be easier for me to pinpoint.
Like, who's my child?
For us, we can do like top 3 because I can't pick one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fred Weasley from Harry
Mm-hmm.
Potter. Bucky Barnes from Marvel. And Chuck Hansen from Pacific Rim.
You literally just skipped right over Deadpool, and he's right there.
Okay, he's that character you love to hate, kind of.
Oh, okay.
But he's pretty cool.
Okay.
But he's not my child.
Okay.
He's like...
She just has his mask. Oh, those are good. I know, okay, so obviously, we just mentioned the Golden Show, right? Okay, so I'm gonna start there. To be plain and simple, like Benny Lafitte, we're done. And I could go on and on and on, like, but I won't. Benny Lafitte, Aragorn has always been one of my favorite characters. I love the bro TP of Aragorn and Legolas, by the way, like, so underrated, and it's such, it's so good. And a third favorite character. Ooh. It's somebody actually too from Mortal Instruments, and I can't think of who it is.
Jace.
No, it's the guy that Aidan Turner played in the movie, but then the other guy plays in Shadowhunters. I'm not familiar with the cast's name, and yeah.
But Aidan Turner.
I know. It's funny too, because Luke, that's his name, Luke from Mortal Instruments, and I don't know why I've always liked him, but then the movie came out, and then Aidan Turner played him, and I was like, this is so weird.
Can I take back Bucky
for Keeley?
Oh my god, no. No, who was it? God, who does he play in Being Human? Mitchell.
Oh, no, I take it back too. Sorry. I love Mitchell, he's so pure and so precious.
Oh yeah.
And then him and Annie, the OTP, like,
oh my god.
Too much.
I gotta rewatch that.
No, you don't, because if you remember what happens to him.
I know, okay,
come on.
I'll stop at season 3.
Okay. That's literally what frick. No, okay, never mind. Okay, there's somebody over Mitchell. I'm sorry. Third one is Jack Harkness. I have to, because, like, he's just one of those I don't give a shit characters at all. That's why I like him. He's just... but then on the inside, like, he really cares about people. So, and I think, like, that's what I can relate to a lot. Like, who cares, like, how I dress? Who cares about this? Who cares about that? But then when it comes to, like, his team, and which is basically, like, his family, and Yonto, obviously, like, he's just, like, no, nothing can happen to them. They're my like, and I relate to that, so.
Something you love about a fandom you're in. Like, choose one fandom.
Something. This is hard.
Choose one fandom and something that you, like, love about it.
I can't choose one fan. Okay, I'm just gonna umbrella everything because all fandoms have this. I love the fan art. Like,
oh yeah.
I admire it so much, like, being a writer too, being a fanfic writer, because I write, like, art is so hard to do, especially when you're trying to honor your favorite characters, and then you just make one wrong move and then you screw up, and it's like, no! Like, I can draw, but it's just not, it's not, I'm not so involved with it that I can do legitimate fan art. I've tried. But, yeah, I really admire fan artists. They're just really cool.
I'm gonna, like, go off from, like, fan art, fanfics, fan videos, literally just anything fan-made.
Fanfic, yes.
Honestly, anything fan-made from a fandom, like, it's just so cool just to see how one show, one movie, anything could, like, unite thousands, millions of people, and I'm just like...
Yeah, and for writers, it's, like, really just... Like, for us, it's our craft. We don't consider it anything extraordinary. But then we watch videos, and we watch... watch art, and we see art, and we see, like, people do, like... Have you seen people make GIFs and, like, mini videos out of their art? Like, that's amazing. Like, everything else just seems, like, amazing when you're... It's almost like you're just a writer. You're like, oh, I just write words. But then people, like, really love writers, too, so... Yeah, and... Yeah, like you said, anything. Something I hate about a fandom I'm in, or you're in, I should say.
This is specifically targeted to the Supernatural fandom. Okay, this is not, like, the entire fandom, but this is, like, the certain people that are within the fandom that...
Go on!
That I feel like every fandom has, but specifically in the Supernatural family, like, there's a lot of toxicity that's been happening, and there's just people bashing each other for having favorites. There's the stans who are just
Oh my gosh.
like
Shalina's dealt with the stand. She knows. I can't even do it.
like honestly, I mean, the fandom as a whole is and the people in it are great.
Yeah,
but there's always just
like
those
a 5%.
outliers.
Yeah.
there's always those outliers that ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah.
So that's like the one thing I really hate about that fandom and any other fandom that has that. But it's specifically that fandom that I've noticed. So
Yeah. That's basically what I was gonna say. Because I don't know if you know this. I'm not gonna say it because it's too dark. Like something happened that took what you said to an extreme. I don't know if you heard about it. It was on Tumblr. Yeah. It. Basically, from what I'm not even gonna mention it. It's not even worth bringing up. Past is in the past. But basically, you know what I mean. Like just spread the love. That's the thing about it too, is the boys started, I don't know if you saw, but the boys started, J2M started like an actual SBN values campaign about spreading the love, and then people still like continue to, it's just something that's so self-explanatory. Like, the boys want you to spread love, like just, and like they screw up, like we've seen Jared screw up with like Twitter, and we've seen Jensen like say about like the Destiel thing, people got mad at him, like listen, like, just, we're all here, we all have the same passion, we all breathe the same passion, the same air, like, let's just get along, like, let's just try to find a way to put our differences aside and just love the show, so, yeah.
Would you ever take a bullet for the people you fangirl over?
Yes. If that said anything. I thought of Dean and Benny, like, immediately, and I was like, yes. Yeah, that's my answer.
Okay, like, I would say yes, but mentally, like, I'm thinking, like, in the moment, I would not. I would run. Okay, but I want to,
yeah.
Like, mentally, I want to, like, I would, but in the moment, I would not.
Technically, in the Supernatural fandom, if you chose any of the main characters, they would all come back to life anyway.
Yeah, but you would die. So if you don't take the bullet for them, they're gonna come back.
Oh, yeah. Do I ever hide the fact that I like someone out of fear of getting teased? Do you mean like celebrity-wise someone maybe?
So this
that got deep.
This sort of goes back to the if you've ever made fun of something you like. Have I ever been made fun of someone?
No, it's do I ever hide the fact that I like, someone out of fear? I think I have. Like, I feel like I have done this before, or maybe I'm thinking like curb myself. Like, I think I curb myself on, like, I'm like, when somebody's like, oh, do you watch this show? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's really good. Like, I don't want to show my true colors until I know that person. Because then it's almost like I feel like I'm going to scare them away, if that's what that means. I think I curb myself a little bit.
I probably have. Maybe if it was like a character everyone hated, and I like low-key love them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh yeah, no, I understand, but I like don't say I do also hate them. I just feel like, oh, I get you.
Right.
I don't know anything specific though, but I feel like
that's
at
a
one
good
point
example.
probably You? Same?
Yeah. Same, yeah.
Have you ever met any of your idols? Yes.
I'm waiting for the montage. I'm kidding. All of them. No, I'm kidding. Well, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. I have met pretty much like all of them, which is really cool. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say to that. We met almost like the whole Supernatural cast, so yeah. We're set. I'm good.
Yeah, honestly, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Like, hands down, there's no question about it.
Do I have any merch over the people I fangirl over? I'm wearing a Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt right now, so I would say yeah. I also have matching Chili Pepper socks, but I'm wearing the, like, matching pants right now.
I'm dead.
But yeah, I actually had, and I wore those in, I don't know if I told you this, we were delivering papers and newspaper, and I was wearing those in 20-degree weather. Like, shorts, just so I could wear those socks. No regrets. Yeah, so, I do. I have Red Hot Chili Pepper stuff, I have a Rise Against shirt, I have a bunch of Beatles shirts. I have shirts from concerts that I go to, so that's just, like, memorabilia that I always get. And obviously all the Supernatural merch that I have is, like, ridiculous. And people are like, oh, you really like the show, don't you? I'm like, I do, but I don't buy this merch for myself. People buy the stuff for me. Like, it makes me seem like I spent all my money on merch, but I don't. Like, people just get all of this for me, and I'm like, okay. But...
yeah, my answer to that is same. I have, like, too much merch of everything. Honestly, I have, like, a billion pops, like, on this shelf right here. I have, like... well, I mean, would you count books as merch? Probably. No?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I would think so.
Yeah. And then it's just, like, some random shit everywhere else. And I have a bunch of shirts of everything.
Technically, books can be merch, like, when I was in the Indiana Jones fandom, they had books for each movie, so that would be merch. Because it wasn't originally a book, so...
yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Last question is that the favorite fangirl moment? Can I just, like... I'll link you guys to all of our Supernatural vlogs, because, yeah, that's... yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite moment in the vlog is when you film me, like, getting out of Jared's autograph. That's my favorite. Because I was so shook. I was like, what is even talking right now? Did I even, like, say anything? Like, it was, like, one of those things where I was just, like, blackout moment. I was like, what's happening right now? Yeah.
My favorite, aside, like, outside of the Supernatural stuff we've gone to, here, moment. I think,
Are you thinking, like, concerts and stuff?
I don't know, like, I think just, like, overall, it would be either the time we met Osric for his autograph from the first Phoenix convention.
Yes!
Because that was like he
gave both of us hugs.
Nice. I love Osric. Okay?
He got up from, like, his table.
Yeah, he went around the table.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, it would be either that or when we went to Phoenix Fan Fest and we were in the Sean Maher panel and he answered both of our questions.
It was great. Oh my god.
We asked if he had any, like, rituals or, like, things he did to prep up before scenes and like what he dressed up for Halloween.
Yeah, and I'm still proud of my answer though. Wow, now that I actually think of it, that's actually pretty gay. Like, that's my favorite answer I've ever gotten. I've asked 2 questions before, and out of those 2, like, that was my favorite answer. Oh no, I've asked 3 questions. I asked Tom a question. I forgot about that. But yeah, that's still my favorite one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was my favorite answer. Out of those 3 moments, that was my favorite. Because I didn't expect it. I was like, hi. I'm just asking a question. Yeah.
So yeah, there goes our 20 questions.
Yeah. Hashtag Ask the Fangirl is completely done. We're good.
I was like, I thought you were going to say completely complete.
Completely complete. Hashtag.
Hashtag completely complete. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
No, but, so this is the end of this video. It's probably super long, but
it won't be in editing. When it gets cut down, it'll be like 15 minutes, and we'll be like, oh, yeah, it wasn't that long.
Give a like to this video if you enjoyed it. Share it to your friends if you want to do your own challenge. You know what to do with this video. I'll link Tina's every social whatever in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.